All right, everybody, welcome back to Movie Talks and Chill. We are your hosts. I'm Tony Serrato.
I'm Gavin Butts.
I'm Patrick Wall.
And we are all beautiful. According to Gavin this morning.
You damn right.
He said, hello, good morning, beautiful.
Yep.
Tried to hide it and said it was the wrong text, but I wasn't lying.
Nope, we all knew it. So, you don't want to know the photo he sent after that.
Oh, yes, you do.
No, you don't.
And go to movietalksandchill.com to see it.
I'm not posting that there. I'm not posting that anywhere.
And we have now been fined by the SEC,
Yes.
by the Food and Health and Drug Administration, pretty much everybody.
Yeah. EPA.
Yeah.
The FCC, the NAACP, the NYPD, the FOPD.
Oddly enough, the ATF let this out.
Yeah, but the Security and Exchange Commission is coming after us.
Oh, yes, they are. They're like, no, this is just terrible.
So, yeah. Anyway, we by the time this one comes out, it will have been the 4th of July.
Yep.
So the 250th. 250.
That was the Indiana Jones theme song?
Yes, I know.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
All right, if you want to do.
Bum, 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 bum.
Yes, that feels more correct.
Yeah.
But now I oddly want to go watch Hail to the Chief.
I'll go watch Dave.
Hail to the Chief, he's a chief and he needs hailing.
I just watched the Independence Day Resurgence again. I've tried to rewatch it, and I've remembered why I stopped watching
I was
it
going
the
to say,
first
were you
time.
drinking when you watched it?
No, I just was like, hey, let's try this one more time, and then I hated myself. So, needless to say,
For an all new set of reasons.
yes.
The
Every
fact that
week.
he went back is why he hates himself.
Yes. I should have known better.
He was actually feeling good, and then
I did that thing like in Memento. I had it tattooed. I'd be like, don't watch Independence Resurgence ever again. Lord of the Rings sucks. I got that on my chest. It's like all the major things that I have opinions on movies.
just tattooed on you.
In case I ever get Alzheimer's or something.
This is true.
But I actually went to the theaters and paid money to see that movie.
I'm sorry.
Yeah.
You're way worse than I
I
am.
tried to get a refund.
You're horrible.
And they laughed in your face, didn't they?
Yeah.
Like, no, you paid to come out, you idiot.
You didn't see the warning label that said this movie sucks?
It's not like the original Independence Day.
So before we
When
jump,
the ticket agent said, "Are you sure?" 5 times, you still
Yeah.
said yes.
that's on you.
Yeah.
That's true.
So they covered their bases.
Yeah. Say no 4 times. Shame on me. Say no 5. That's on you. Before we get into the topic of this episode, which I'll let Gavin introduce because he came up with it today, I have been reading some not so great reviews about Supergirl.
I haven't seen anything.
I've heard the same. I've heard that they're very mixed. Like it's either you're gonna love it or absolutely hate it.
And
No one's
everything.
walking around like, eh.
No, it's really everything I've read, and actually even the bad reviews have still hailed the girl that plays Supergirl for her acting. So like she's good,
Yeah.
and her character's good, but the story is,
I still want to see Jason Momoa as Lobo.
Well, you can go see him. I mean, I'll check it out. This one, I'll wait. I learned my lesson on Superman. I'm not paying money to go see this, even though I had higher hopes for this one because the trailer did look good, and I heard that it's a way different storyline. So, but anyway, that just wanted a quick side note on there. But on to the episode, Gavin.
So today I pitched the idea to the guys of seeing as how it's our 250th anniversary of our nation,
America.
why don't we celebrate? Why don't we talk about some things celebrating milestones today,
Yes.
or rather this year?
Yes.
And my big milestone that I'm happy for is Mel Brooks is still alive. He turned 100.
Turned 100.
Last week, actually.
Sunday, at the time of this recording.
Happy birthday,
Yeah, exactly.
Mel.
Yeah. And so both him, David Attenborough, and Dick Van Dyke are 100. Which I mean, why the fact that Dick Van Dyke is still 100?
He dances all the time.
And yes, he's dancing.
He dances all the time.
He dances more than I do, and I'm half his age.
I thought it was just a thing for Mary Poppins.
I think-
Apparently,
yeah.
he really.
Oh, no,
likes
he
the
carried
dance. Yeah.
I think it's one of the few memories he still has left. Just dancing on the rooftops.
He's the guy from Days of Confused. I want to dance.
I just want to dance. But obviously, Mel Brooks doing his Spaceballs 2 right now. So I just hope he's still also around to be able to see it on the big screen.
100%. He should be in the editing booth.
I'm sure he's doing what he can.
I think
do.
he's like labeled as a consulting producer.
Yeah.
or something
I
like
don't
that.
think he's full on directing the.
No.
Yeah, he's not doing 18 hours on set.
No.
No.
That would be like 17 naps.
I think they're calling him like, can we do this shot this way? Call Mel. Mel said yes. Do it.
Whatever.
Exactly. Forget about it.
Well, and connecting to Mel Brooks and Spaceballs 2, another milestone for that would be the return of Rick Moranis. to
Yes,
screen.
that is a huge
Yep.
milestone. Having him back. No, I don't think he's given any kind of press release on if he's full term back into acting, but this is a huge return for him, and I believe it's probably just.
I think it's just for that.
Yeah.
I think
Just
it
for
might
Mel.
just be for Mel.
Yeah.
He'd be like, listen, dude, I got a huge favor. I am turning 100. You
This
gotta
is,
do
this.
this.
This is my birthday wish.
Greatest guilt trip ever.
Right.
If I make it to 100, I'm gonna ask so many favors, and it's gonna be like, listen, I'm turning 100.
It's like in The Proposal where Betty White's telling Ryan Reynolds like, "Would you please think about it? Yeah, well, before I'm dead." Okay. like when you lay that on you.
Well, if you make it to 100 and you still are partying, you can literally use that as an excuse. Come on, let's go out tonight. Man, not tonight. Dude, I could be dead tomorrow. I am 100.
You can start
Every
saying that
day.
at 92 or something like that.
But
Start
100.
saying that now.
Yeah,
that's
but
true.
100 really makes you think. Like 100, you're like, okay, I'll get my pants back on.
There are definitely fewer days in front of you than behind you. So yes.
And I can just picture that night out. I'm going to have one beer, one sip. God, I'm fucking tired. I'm going home.
And 3 a.m, we are
Thanks for a good night.
judging a
This is awesome. Because the only thing you'd be talking about as soon as you hit that drunken stage, dude, you're 100.
Yeah, exactly. That's it. Yeah, that would just be the topic of you. Something would go off for about 5 minutes. Dude, did I say you're 100? Like,
You are 100.
that's 3 digits.
That's a century. You are a century. I think that's all I'd be saying.
Yeah.
You're 100.
So I'll be telling the bartender, I'm fucking 100. Give me a beer.
He should get double the AARP discount because
Yeah,
he's
right.
double the age of AARP minimum.
So I'm sorry, sir. We're still going to need to see your license. Your social security number is 2.
Actually, I don't think they had Social Security numbers but when he was born. Because Social Security didn't start until, what was it, like 1950 or something?
I don't.
They go back to at least 1938.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You're probably correct. I mean, I'm sure he was issued one.
1936.
Okay. So, yeah, he was not issued yet.
No.
He was 10 years before.
But he was still issued one.
Yeah, 10 years later.
Yeah, later on. But he didn't initially have one.
Right,
Like,
yeah.
we're all born with one.
Yes.
Stamp the number on you.
Yes, you are a number in this country.
And also,
You're welcome.
just real quick, because I don't want to take too much time off that and talk about other milestones, but think about all the things. Sorry, I may almost have to sneeze. So if I'm holding my nose, because I
Purple
may have
towel.
to sneeze. But if you think about all the things he's
Sneeze.
seen since 1926,
Oh, wow. Yes.
technology,
Well,
computers, the refrigerator. It went from it used to actually be ice boxes, just a block of ice in a box.
well, with the, I mean, you could say the car being
Model
invented
T?
and being, yeah, exactly,
Yep.
coming through. Yeah, the car. You have, I mean, he was full on, like, able to serve during World War II, not World War One, but. So you had that, like you have the space exploration. I mean, like he's seen every generation like milestone.
Yeah, he survived through polio.
Yeah,
Back when that was around, when that was a thing, went through the World War II, Korean War,
Yep.
Vietnam, Gulf War.
Desert Storm.
That's the Gulf War.
Gulf War.
Two
Well,
names.
actually, it was 2. You had Operation Desert Storm, which was the Gulf War, and then
Yeah.
when Bush went back, it was
They
just
changed
called
the name.
Iraqi Freedom, I think.
Yeah, it's basically like the Star Wars movies. They just add a sub.
Yeah, yeah,
sub
yeah.
name to
It was a subset.
Gulf War, Desert Storm.
yeah,
Gulf War.
asterisk.
I thought the sequel was way better. Kidding, I'm not promoting war.
The sequel was way better. That's beautiful.
But yeah, I mean, just all the things he's seen throughout life and space travel and
Yeah.
everything like flight.
Right, yeah. The computer leaving a giant room like this size and then being on a table in your house.
What do you mean I can watch television on my phone? That's what are you from Mars?
Are you telling me I can look up all of humans' history on this one device? Wow, that's a lot of pornography.
yeah.
All I did was ask it to build a bridge.
Things have changed since my day.
That's not a bridge I remember
People
seeing.
didn't do that when I was in my day. At least not on camera.
I'm actually shopping for a wheelbarrow. I didn't need to see it.
Is that more than an ankle? What the fuck's going on here?
Is there more than one person in this? What's going on?
So yeah, that was good. So yeah, Mel Brooks, 100, and the same thing like Dick Van Dyke being 100 too.
I remember watching the Dick Van Dyke Show on Nick at Night as a kid. Him
Him
tripping over the ottoman and then him not tripping over the ottoman.
Yep.
Yeah.
When he does a little
Yep.
sidestep.
In the later season.
He had some very movable hips back then.
Yeah.
Those hips like went around like
Well, even when he was in,
independently from his body.
even when he was in, and I need to look this up as when it was, but the original Night at the Museum, like he was still dancing, like they were at the in the scene, like he's dancing doing the conga line and that. I mean, that's still him dancing.
Yeah.
But that was like the thing of it was at nighttime that the tablet came back.
Yep.
All right, you got.
Well, and another milestone to Dick Van Dyke Show, even though it's not
Oh,
a movie,
yes.
but to the show, was the fact that was the first time they really let women or marry his wife wear like pants.
Oh.
Because in that time frame, they said like all women always had to be in dresses, and so I can't remember what the workaround was for it, but they figured out a way to do something where they're like, I can't remember, I don't know, so don't quote me on it, but it was something like, usually when you see in the shows, they're either in the kitchen or at the dinner table or something, or they're outside in a dress. So she was almost always like in the living room or some other room besides the kitchen or outside, and that's how they kind of, from my understanding, how they got around that.
He also had a scene with I can't remember if it was on his show or Mary Tyler Moore's show, but where they're playing pool, and it's in front of a live studio audience, and they set up a trick shot for her to try to make. Now they were going to have
She nails it, doesn't she?
Yeah, they were going to have it go in and
That was
like
in
do
the Mary
different
Tyler Moore
shots.
show.
It was on the Mary Tyler Moore show
Because it was in
Okay.
color. Dick Van Dyke was only in black and white.
So they were going to have her hit the shot and then like show like the ball is going in, but she actually hit it and made it on the first try. And you can see like he's got the dumbfounded look on his face, but she's like, and then she leans into him and she picks the line back up. But it was like that first initial like, oh, I'm still filming.
I'll get excited about it later.
Yeah. I'm gonna go backstage and say face.
It's on camera forever.
By the way, Night at the Museum, milestone 20 years today, or this year, 2006.
2006.
20 years.
So the oldest movie I've ever seen is 125 this year.
Come on, Patrick.
Quit talking about that one French movie.
No, that movie kicks ass. I love that movie.
He's like, no, I'm not going to stop.
Like, no.
No.
Never stop, never stop.
It'll be that movie and The Rock until this show ends.
Jesus.
Until the show ends.
That's the extent of his database right there.
Well, looking at that right now.
And thank you for joining the last episode of Movie Talks and Chill.
Yep. Well, the last one you're going to be on. Don't talk for the rest of us.
What had happened was.
So I looked up movies that came up for 50 years in 1976. All the President's Men was in there. Very good movie.
Ooh, yes.
About Deep Throat.
Yeah.
The Watergate scandal. Dustin Hoffman in there.
I also like its sequel, Dick. That was the sequel with Kirsten Dunst and I can't remember the other girl. but it was like the parody because they they go to
the parody one.
Yeah.
Yeah, I was gonna say, wait a second.
Yeah, it's not an actual
I was
sequel.
like, that wasn't anywhere near 1976.
No.
Unless he's James Cameron, who waits like 20 years in between movies to do something.
Yeah, right.
Still a great director, though. Taxi Driver came out in 19... So these are movies that are 50 years old. And then we've got Rocky. Bum, bum, ba-da, bum, ba-da, bum, ba-da, bum.
Oh, yeah.
Network, if you remember that one.
I don't remember the Network.
The Bad News Bears.
The original.
Yep.
Let's see
One
here.
with Walter Matthau.
Yes.
Yep. This one I don't really remember, called Small Change. I'm not familiar with that. The Killing of a Chinese Bookie. Let's see here. The Omen came out. Old Damien and Carrie came out in 1976. I thought for some reason, what year? Maybe I had the wrong year on that one, but I think this one just mentioned like the most notable ones. But yeah, we got Taxi Driver, Rocky, Network. Logan's Run came out in 1976. Let's see here. The Tenant, Marathon Man, Murder by Death. Oh, I love that movie. That's hilarious. You got to watch that one.
Murder by Death? Okay.
Yeah. It's funny. The Man Who Fell to Earth, Assault on Precinct 13, silent movie.
Really? I thought that was because I saw the Lawrence Fishburne. I didn't know that was a remake. Yeah, that's wild.
Alice, Sweet Alice. That's a nicely creepy movie if you've never seen it before.
See, that's how I think. That's how I think remakes should be done. Is like, it's a generational remake.
Yeah.
Like, all right, like we're gonna reboot or we'll remake this movie that was done 1950.
Yeah.
Like, that's what you need to do.
Well, that's what they did with...
Not like freaking Disney. And yes, I'm calling you out, Disney. You're gonna do a live action of Moana.
Yeah. What is that all about?
I don't. It's because they have no other movies. They have
They got no
original thoughts.
They absorbed Pixar, and now they have no creative ideas.
Nicely said. That's
But,
that's from him, by the way. Yeah, I ain't messing with anybody. Yeah, so I mean, there's a bunch of other ones that probably nobody's remembers, or they weren't super popular or mainstream, but they came out. So those are 50-year-old.
I've moved on to 25-year-olds.
Okay.
Yeah.
That sounds really creepy. I guess I finally got him away from 18.
Yeah.
Let's get a little closer here, buddy.
This reminds me of this. There's a comedian talking about all the microbrews coming up. He's like, all right, we've had enough of these. It's like, and their names are just terrible. It's like, I've got to go up. Like, why you expect me to come up to the bar and be like, hey, I'll have the little blonde girl? And then the bartender looks at me and goes, 12 or 16. Would it kill you to have a 22?
Yeah. Girls' ages at this age, for our age, should match like at least gun calibers.
Yeah, right. Exactly.
I don't think there's anything lower than a 22.
That's true.
So, good for guns.
There's a BB. Yeah, and that's
we don't talk about that.
Yeah, we don't talk about the BBs. Go ahead, Patrick.
Movies that turned 25. The Mummy Returns. So that was the sequel. Once not as good as the first one, I think we can all admit, but it's still better than the third one. So
yeah. Yes.
And that's the one that launched the spin-off movie, The Scorpion King.
Mm-hmm.
That was our pitch for the movie. Not as good as the first, but better than the third.
What's the third? Here's the script.
Yeah.
Oh, God.
Oh.
If we make another one, this is going to be better than it.
We promise.
I still like that Big Bang Theory episode of Sheldon reading when they were coming out with the new Star Wars. He's like, why? 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 Flips it. Oh, that's why.
And real fast, I'm sorry.
No.
I'll let you get. Did you guys see the trailer? I think it's going to be on HBO Max. That Stewart show.
Oh yeah, the
series.
new Stewart show. Yeah,
Like Stewart fails to save the universe
Yeah.
or something.
No, I didn't see it.
It's in the Big Bang universe, but it's
Okay.
got
so his future self is coming back to get him and the guy that was the
Bert.
Yeah, Bert.
Bert, one of the other
geologist.
teachers, the real big guy. He's a famous comedian.
Yeah.
But he always talked like this, real
He
dry.
always had that. Yeah.
But he's a heavy set dude, like big
With the
beard,
big-
bald head.
He was the geologist, and
Yeah.
Sheldon always made fun of him.
Okay.
Yeah, so it's them and then a couple other people, but he is Stuart from Big Bang Theory, but they go through like all these teleport things and like travel all through the universe and stuff.
So they can go back to that one episode, like you promised, if you sign this lease and you sign this lease and we invent time travel, you'll show up right here, right now.
It'd be nice if they
And they
tied
just-
that into it.
If they tie that in, that's going to be awesome.
And I love how in that episode they just sit there and just like look around.
Yeah, they wait for like
Damn.
5 minutes.
Yeah.
Nah, oh well.
Or what would be great to do is have them at one point in that, them go back to that scene. They're standing outside the door. He's with Sheldon and Leonard, and he's like, "No, never mind."
Yeah.
And then, like
let's
you
just
just
let
see,
'em-
you just see like the split screen. You see
Yeah.
like the doorway. And you see them on one side and them just like looking back and forth.
Let's just let them keep thinking.
Yeah.
They
figure it
don't
out.
have to know.
Anyway, moving back on. Sorry about that.
No. Because we're not known for tangents or BS on this show.
Nah, never.
Shrek turns 25 years
Good old Shrek.
Because hey, now you're an all-star.
Get your game on. Go play.
You have a thing. You know what I like is parfait. You ever ask anybody they want a parfait? They'd be like, "Hell no, I don't want a damn parfait." Thanks, donkey.
Well, I just love it when they were like advertising for the sequel coming up. Then it was a DreamWorks movie back then. So Donkey just storms into the animator's office. He's like, "What is this?" I'm like, "What are you talking about? It's more technology. We can get you more defined. We can make you look right for the photo." He's like, "But really, a receding hairline? That's what you do to me?"
Receding hairline.
Yes.
The original Tomb Raider
Ooh.
Okay.
with Angelina Jolie.
Yeah, but she didn't have square boobs.
That kind of defeated the whole like immersion. But
I mean,
I still don't hate it.
but she did have a giant chest. Where I will say that, come on.
But the original Tomb Raider and also the sequel to it that Angelina Jolie
Cradle
did,
of Life.
both of those had one of the actors from Red Dwarf in it.
Oh.
Yeah, the guy, Chris
the
Berry
butler?
is his name. Yeah, the butler. Yeah, that's Chris Berry who played
yeah.
Arnold Rimmer, the hologram on Red Dwarf.
That's right.
So when that movie came out and I saw that, I was like, holy God, my life is good now.
All things are right in the universe.
Because they started blending, like they started doing movies over here. So
Yeah.
like the guy that played the cat in Red Dwarf, he was in, I think it's the third Blade movie. The one with Ryan Reynolds.
Oh, okay.
Cat's
Blade
one of the
Trinity.
vampires. Yeah, Blade Trinity.
We forget about that movie.
Yeah, whatever. Cat was in it. I'm cool.
I mean,
Dana John Jules.
you know, it was funny parts.
Gavin mentioned this next movie before we. You want to let us know what movie this is that blew your mind?
Yeah, it didn't blow my mind. It
It
just made
mind
me
freaked you.
just made me feel very, very old. Is that the first Fast and the Furious came out 25 years ago, which is odd because I think it came out 2 years ago because
Not with that Paul Walker haircut.
I was in college. But anyway,
That was 25 years ago.
2001.
excuse me, I was
High school.
High
You
school,
were,
yeah.
you
So I
were
was still high
16.
Shut up.
You were 16. Now you're 41. Go ahead.
Legally Blonde.
No. Ow, the heart. Oh. Is it the right one or the left?
They were in the middle.
Yeah. Dog, just having a heart attack.
Jurassic Park 3.
At least it was still in the Jurassic Park universe, not when it became the Jurassic World.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that's true.
Yeah.
Well, I do like it how when they're like, "You've been to this island, you know everything about it." He's like, "I've never been to this island." He's like, "Are you telling me there are 2 islands filled with dinosaurs?" Yes.
Yes. Yes, there is.
This was the breeding island, not the attract island.
Yeah.
And then we have a movie called Ghost World. Have you ever seen that one, Tony?
Yeah, I know the name, and if I saw it, I'd probably be like, yes, I have seen. I couldn't remember it though.
Don't really remember that one.
The first wet hot American summer movie.
There you go. One of Gavin's favorites.
Yes.
You were also 16 when that came out.
I did, and I didn't see it until I was out of high school.
Good.
It was several years later until I saw it, but I mean, I just love. I mean, that's Bradley Cooper's first big screen role, and it was a lot of people that it just conglomerate of people that had Paul Rudd in there. Oh man, I can't remember her name, but she was the female lead in The Mighty Ducks. That was his. That was Paul Rudd's girl or romantic interest in there.
You're talking about the mom in Mighty Ducks?
No, the girl, the little girl, the only girl that was on the
younger
original.
Okay,
Yeah.
I thought you meant because it was the love interest of
No.
Gordon. That's what I thought you meant.
She played Paul Rudd's love interest in
I got you.
Wet Hot American Summer.
Gotcha.
And the guy from, oh man, I always space on his name, from Law and Order, him being in there.
Christopher Maloney?
Christopher Maloney. Yes. Humping refrigerators.
Zoolander.
Yeah, I could live without that one.
There is Zoolander.
I love Zoolander.
They're breakdance fighting.
The files are in the computer.
At Hansel, he's so hot right now.
Derek, I can't believe you did that. I know, I turned left. Like, no, you pulled out the look.
What is this? The Center for Ants?
He's right.
Has to be at least 6 sizes bigger. He yells at his assistant. Don't you know I get extremely farty if I have a foamy latte?
Yeah, the part that really turned me with that movie is that scene where all the guys are spraying each other with gasoline while Wham playing in the background.
Oh, you've never had a gasoline fight?
No, never once in my life because
Orange mocha frappuccinos.
yeah, I can't get behind it. I had a hard time. It's like that ranks right up there to me with like Napoleon Dynamite. I was not a fan of Napoleon Dynamite.
Napoleon Dynamite took me several watches to get into.
Yeah.
Zoolander pulled you right in. You're like,
Oh,
I'm here.
This is the level of stupid I'm comfortable with.
Yeah.
He wanted to become a model after that movie.
But why male
I'm just not an
models?
ambi turner. Now, this is a movie that I know a lot of people love that I haven't seen. Tony, you could probably speak onto it. Mulholland Drive.
Yeah, that was who directed that movie? I'm trying to think off the top of my head. It's I can't remember off the top of my head, but no, I've seen it. I've only seen it maybe once. Didn't really
Like vibe with you?
No, I mean it was an okay movie. I just really couldn't tell you that much about it. I saw it one time and then I kind of was done.
What about Walking Life?
That one doesn't sound familiar.
Okay. And last but not least, Donnie Darko.
Oh, yes.
Well, who doesn't like Donnie Darko?
I don't know, man. That freaky ass rabbit freaked me out.
Oh, but it's great though.
And one we didn't talk about because I just want to save the best for last, so Gavin can just pour his heart out into it.
It's all right, buddy.
The Princess Diaries.
What?
The Princess Diaries with Anne Hathaway.
Yeah, but why would he pour his heart into
Because
that?
he loves that.
Don't worry
movie.
about it.
You like the Princess
It's
Diaries?
fine. Don't worry about it.
Who doesn't like the Princess Diaries?
But you love
I'm moving to Genovia, damn it.
it. See you later.
And I'm upset that they still didn't make the World Cup this year. It's bullshit.
Well, all right then.
Hail to Genovia. And that's all I remember of the national
Yeah.
anthem.
Yeah. That's
That
all the
is-
composer remembers.
So, yeah. Right. Oh, and Stan Lee's in the movie.
Yeah.
Hello.
Oh yeah, I forgot
a
about
lot
that.
of movies. Not just Marvel. He's been in a lot of stuff.
Yeah, but he was like dry humping the air in that one. It was a little scary.
He's Stan Lee. He can do whatever he wants.
You
to.
damn right.
He was a rock star even when Marvel wasn't cool.
Right,
to be
yeah, before
you know?
Marvel was cool.
Yeah. Also, a side note too is Larry David, the guy who co-created Seinfeld and did Curb Your Enthusiasm, which is a phenomenal show. He's got a new mini series coming out. It's all the
I
first
think I saw
episode
that.
aired. It's called like a Life, Larry and the Pursuit of Happiness, and it's a bunch of. I think there's 4 different sketches in each one. I haven't watched the first. I only watched the beginning of the first one because I was at work. I had to do work.
Stupid
But
jobs.
it's supposed to be like, I guess, 4 sketches in each episode that hits a certain part of history. And they do it much like Curb Your Enthusiasm, where it really isn't scripted, but they choose like different points, like him being on the bus when Rosa Parks was told to go back. There's like when they're signing the Declaration of Independence. There's like one scene I heard, and he's like, or it may have not been the signing of the Declaration, but they were all meeting, you know, some of the founding fathers or the people like creating the America, and he's like, what is this in this document about, you know, pursuing dreams? He's like, wait, the lifespan of, he's like, I don't want to hear about anybody's dreams. Like, an average lifespan is 38. We don't have time to be worrying about other people's dreams. But they do it like that, where he's just very Larry.
Yeah,
in
he's
there.
very Larry. Yes.
but it's them. They're dressed up in the time period. So,
Okay.
But it's got everybody that's been in Curb Your Enthusiasm in it, and other actors. Vince Vaughn's in there. Basically any actor that he's worked with before.
Right.
Takes like Jerry Seinfeld's in one of them, from what I hear, is gonna be. But I think they're only bringing out like one episode a week, and I think it's gonna be a 5 to 7 part. But it's in honor of the 250th year. So
Okay.
Nice.
All right. Well, so I went back a little further than
25.
Than Patrick. I did 40.
Okay.
And so, I mean, I already love this. So right off the bat, the first movie is in my top 3, Top Gun in 1986.
There you go.
Because I feel the need
For speed.
for speed. Yes.
And for Goose to die.
You know
sick bastard.
the finger. Oh, I'm sorry. I hate it when it does that. I just we'll have to edit that for you.
yeah, they don't do that.
Yes, I know the finger goose. You see, because we were inverted. And that was actually Wilson's first movie. He was also the actor that played in Castaway with Tom Hanks.
Yeah.
Volleyball got to get a start somewhere, man. We love you, Wilson. Don't think you're exactly right for this. I tried out for a tennis movie. I was trying out for Rudy.
I've been trying out for basketball for 8 years.
There's almost no movies about soccer. I tried out. That's the closest ball that I am like in any other sports
I
movie.
even went for Rookie of the Year. Wouldn't accept me.
Nope.
No volleyball movies, just scenes with volleyball in it. So I have cornered that market.
You know what? It was one of the best damn scenes ever.
And you know what? I took it like a champ.
Wilson's
According to
sitting
the
there,
movie, so did Tom Cruise and Val Kilmer.
Yeah, that's true.
What are you doing, Wilson? Got to audition, man. I think I got this locked down. He walks in the room. There's like 50 volleyballs in there. He's like, ooh.
It's almost like they need the announcers for the Scott Sterling. We now take you back to Scott Sterling.
I love that video.
Thank you, College Humor.
Yeah.
What else you got?
So
for us?
some other heavy
1986.
hitters. Crocodile Dundee.
Yep.
That's not a knife.
This is a
Yes,
knife.
it is a knife.
Nick Dundee.
Aliens.
The best one.
I bet
Who
you say
directed that one?
I wasn't gonna say it actually.
Yeah, wait, yeah. Shut your mouth.
I let it go for this
Ferris
year.
Bueller's Day Off.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Stand By Me.
Yeah.
Back to School.
Yeah.
The Karate Kid Part 2. Not duh.
Is that the one where they go to Japan?
Yeah,
Yes.
that's where they go to Okinawa.
Okinawa.
Star Trek The Voyage.
Wait, the Voyage Home.
Voyage
you mean?
Home. That's the one with
Is
the
it
whales.
yes, The Voyage,
Voyage
Home. Sorry.
Home, which is probably one of the best Star Treks of the original.
Yes,
Star
I would
Trek
go with
movies.
that. I would agree with that one.
Yep, 1986. And
What a good year.
The Fly and Platoon.
What a
Believe it or not,
combo.
I've seen The Fly. I unfortunately have seen
It
The
has
Fly.
been a while since I've seen Platoon, but Platoon was messed up.
Yep.
The Fly wasn't, not messed up either.
Problem I had with The Fly was when he threw up on the guy's arm because
Oh,
he
yeah.
was telling her how he has to eat now, and ever since then, if somebody even starts to spit out a loogie, it makes my stomach turn.
Oh, I
I
bet.
can't watch it.
What's funny
Ugh.
is, so
Fun fact, there's a sequel to that movie.
I know. I've seen that one too.
No, I'm not touching that one.
You know who started that sequel?
Not Jeff Goldblum.
Nope. Eric Stoltz.
Oh.
Yep.
what's so funny about this is Charlie Sheen is, the lead in Platoon, essentially.
Yeah.
And Martin Sheen is the lead in Apocalypse Now.
Yep.
But no one pulled that together until they did Hot Shots Part
Part
2.
Two, yeah.
When they're passing
I
on the
loved
same
you,
boat.
yeah.
Yeah, and they say the movie there. Oh, that was beautiful.
Don't cry.
Sorry.
Stop crying.
This one I never really loved it as a kid, but I appreciate it with the Labyrinth.
Oh, I
Labyrinth.
love that movie.
I was more a never-ending story guy.
I just like them
I
both.
don't think they're polar opposites. You can like them both.
I didn't say that they were. I just said my opinion. Jeez, I'm sorry.
Wasn't David Bowie?
Yeah,
he was
in
the one that was in.
yeah,
Yeah.
he was the Goblin King.
Yeah. Yeah. Nice.
Jareth,
spiky
I
hair.
think his name was.
He was also the referee in the dance-off for Zoolander, or the
The
walk-off.
walk-off. Yep.
Yep.
Yeah, it's not the dance, it's the walk.
It's a walk-off.
All he had to do was turn left. Not an ambi-turn. What?
Derek, you're crazy. Billy, I love you, but you got to let me do this. And he's talking to Billy Zane.
Listen to your friend Billy Zane over there. Speaks a lot of truth.
Yeah.
What else you got? That's all that came out in
Well, that was
1986?
they just gave me like the top 10.
Oh, man, we need more.
Well, how about
The
30-year-old?
Golden Child.
I said, I want the
I said,
night.
I just like it when he makes the Pepsi can dance. That just that filled my heart with joy as a kid.
But you're my favorite soda news.
Also like when he drinks the water, he's like, can someone turn on the fucking lights right now?
Oh yeah.
Yes, I got the knife. Turn on the goddamn lights.
Yep.
Only a man whose heart is pure may get the knife, and only a man whose ass is narrow can fit down these stairs. And I am such a man.
I shall have it.
Yeah, as if mine is such an ass, I shall have it.
Or when he goes to the store and they're looking through things at the little grocery
Oh,
store.
yeah.
It's like yak loin. What is it?
What's that?
Yak loin. Good to keep the yang up. Ain't nothing wrong with my
Yeah,
yang.
yeah.
Or when he walks up to the guy looking at the magazines at the stand, and he's like, butt pie. And he's like, I more prefer butt cake. And then the guy like puts his magazine and walks away. He's like, chunky asses. The name of the mag. It's great. I love The Golden Child. That was an underrated movie that just...
I thought it got like bombed in the
It
reviews.
probably did, because that was like... It went away from a little bit more of Eddie Murphy's normal humor. Like he was always more the raunchy,
Yeah.
dirtier type.
More
And
of
then
a
this one,
kid-friendly.
this was a lot cleaner. It was the first time he really did cleaner. Give me the Ayanti dagger.
Dude just sitting there, you're just gonna pick it up and then you're gonna wipe it on your robe. That's nice. Yeah, that looks great. That's sanitary.
So how about movies that turn 30 in 2026?
In 2026.
So this is the prequel to Tony's new favorite movie, the original Independence Day,
The good one.
the great one.
Yes. They messed us up so bad.
I remember being at Boy Scout camp when that hit, and then me and two of my buddies, we ended up going to the theater after we got back to go to finally see it. But it came out the week I was there, and one of the guys it was a 2-week camp, but one of the guys came. I remember him coming in, and he came in late. He's like, yeah, man, I went to go see it. I was like, well, first off, shut the fuck up. And I'm pretty sure I said fuck. even though I was 14.
11.
Whatever.
You were born in 85,
12.
right? You're doing his math now. That was 96.
I was 12.
You were 11.
You were 11.
85 to 95
what I
is
said.
10, and then one more year. So you're doing his math now.
14.
Stop hanging out with him.
Technically, this came out in July, so he was 12.
Yeah.
Sure.
Sorry.
But I love in that movie they did practical effects for the city destroying. That they use like
Oh
real
yeah, the
like
blow up of
city.
the White House when they did the shot of the fireball of like the downtown,
Yeah.
and they showed how they made the shot was like 5 seconds.
Yeah.
It was like poof, but they slowed it down so much, and you could just see it encompassing all the build. That was freaking
And
cool.
then they
Even the
CGI.
aliens. Even the aliens.
Yeah,
The
the
big
practical
suits.
effects.
Yeah.
The suits for them were all practical.
Welcome to Earth.
Yeah. I know he did not shoot that green shit at me. Wait till I get another plane. Line up all your friends.
The original Twister.
Yeah.
Ooh.
I saw that in the movie theater at Clearwater Mall when
Nice.
Clearwater Mall was a regular mall.
Yeah.
And they had the theater outside. Yeah.
I gotta
right.
go, sweetie. We got cows.
May, where do you get all these steaks? You see my cows outside? No.
There you are.
You know, Joe, I noticed we weren't too far from him.
Food.
William Seymour Hoffman. Also, like, roll the maps. Like I do. Then why is there a big crease through Utah?
Yeah.
Roll the maps. I never saw the sequel, Twisters.
It was okay.
It does.
It did. What I liked is it did its own story. It only brought back it was a callback to Dorothy, and that was it.
But there was no, like, the characters were just, they were just actors.
Yeah.
There was no real character to
There was
the
no plot.
characters.
Yeah.
No.
Like Dusty was a character.
Yeah.
In the movie, like he had his own personality. Where the role of Maps, Cameron. Everybody had a quirk to him. This movie, it was very bland.
And it was also like it was more centered on the action and making it like a.
Yeah.
They focused a lot on social media on it and like that.
Yeah.
And then they made it about, which I mean, it's a true story, but. So the whole premise of the reason why they were there chasing the storms was because this guy was an insurance broker and he was going to buy the homes, so essentially he was buying the property that was getting destroyed, and then he was going to make his own community.
Yeah.
He's going to price everybody out, and
Sounds like a good dude.
So they could get destroyed again.
exactly, yeah.
But I will say, the best part of that movie it's a good thing I was watching it at home by myself because I cracked up. It's that one scene at the beginning where they get sucked up by the tornado when they're trying to get underneath that little overpass thing.
And she's the
And
only
just
one
like they're pulling, all of a sudden the guys, "Wah!" It's just the way they get
Yeah.
pulled out. It was so hilarious. It's kind of like that scene in Squid Game when they're falling down when they have to step on the glass.
Oh yeah. Yeah.
Oh yeah.
That stuff makes me laugh.
It's fine.
All right, what else we got?
The first Mission Impossible with Tom Cruise.
I'm going to tell you right now, they're all possible.
Clearly, they've done it 9.5 times at this point.
I'm beginning to think these missions are actually possible.
Yeah. Yeah. That ain't
It's
that
just
hard.
like Taken. At what point do you just have to assume he's a bad father?
At some point, he's just a. Well, hey, the third one he gets taken. So
No, the wife gets taken.
Yeah, he never gets.
I
taken,
thought
man.
I thought it was him and the wife,
No, it's just
and
the
then
wife
the
and the
daughter
daughter.
had to come get him.
No,
Okay.
but to be fair,
What do I
weakest
know?
one kind of floats out the brain.
Yeah,
You didn't get that. I have a very particular set of skills speech.
that's true.
The original Scream came out in
Yep,
1996.
I remember I was in the theater at Seminole Mall back when Seminole Mall before it became Seminole City, and it had two theaters. Had the AMC 8 outside. That was the big one. They had the Dollar Theater inside.
Thank you, Tara Reid, for giving your life.
No, that was Drew Barrymore.
Well, it was Drew Barrymore in this one, correct? But I believe Tara Reid's in one of them.
Probably.
After all 80 billion of them,
No, I
too.
think
They're another
she,
one.
I
that
think
just-
she may be the second one. I'll
She
do
might
that.
be.
You do your Googles on that one.
Yeah,
no,
yeah.
I've only seen the TV show of this movie.
Oh, Fargo! I
Yeah.
love Fargo, man.
I've only seen the show.
That is such a good movie, man. You've got to watch it. It's
It's like a crime drama.
yeah. So it's William H Macy. He's he basically is trying to get money from his father-in-law. It's something to do with his wife, and basically he's falsifying this stuff, and he has like these guys like go to kidnap her or whatever. And but anyway, it's just all these different characters, like the police officer, the woman police officer. I can't think of her name off the top of my head, and I apologize because she's such a great actress. But it's just like any other movie that those directors have made, where it's just every character's weird, and
Like
unique.
David Lynch.
Yeah. Well, because that was the Coen brothers, I think, if I'm correct, or I may be wrong.
Yep, Joel and Ethan Coen.
Yeah. So any Coen brothers movie, their characters are always just unique
Bonker.
and different.
So she does have a cameo in Scream 2022, but I was incorrect. It was the movie came out 2 years later, Urban Legend, that she
Okay.
was in.
Okay.
But it was still like the same kind of like
yeah, they were all the same.
boyfriend,
Like
slash.
Scream, I know what
yeah.
you did last summer.
Yeah.
That type stuff. Yeah.
I was mistaken. Doesn't happen often.
No, you are 41 now. I think
I'm a little forgetful.
things are starting to slip.
Jerry Maguire.
Show me the money.
It's the only line
You
anyone
may have the
remembers from
Quinn, you may have the kin, but you will never have the Quan. What is that? It is love.
Say it with me, Jerry. I love black people. I love black people. You don't remember the other famous line in that movie that everybody uses? Shut up.
Human head weighs 8 pounds.
No, the whole "you had me at."
Oh yeah.
You
Shut
had me
up.
at hello.
Just shut up.
You had me at hello.
I didn't know that was from that movie.
Yeah.
I've only seen it once.
Apparently didn't pay much attention to it.
Why do you hate life?
Yeah.
I just don't like to live deliciously. I want you to do me a favor and scroll to number 9, please, Tony.
You want me to do it?
Yep.
Is there something up with your phone? Is like something a
No,
goblin gonna
I
pop
just
out or
want,
something?
I want you to say the name of the movie.
There's not a private part that's going to be
No.
showing up on here, is there?
Private Parts came out in 1998.
No, not the movie. I'm talking about something you may have. Oh, okay. The Rock.
I don't want to say it, so I wanted you to say it.
All right.
That's why he went with movies 30 years ago. I see what you're doing.
I'm not going to talk too much about it because we talked about it with Sean Connery movies, but this movie kind of freaked me the fuck out when this movie came out. The Craft.
I like the craft.
Light as a feather, stiff
Stiff
as a board. Light as a
Yeah,
feather,
that-
stiff as a board.
Like in every white girl in school at that point, just like, Patrick, lay down. We're doing this. Like, I don't
Yeah.
want to do this.
No, we are not. And first off, when did you say no to a room full of girls?
Yeah. Especially when saying lay down.
Okay, the entire story was bullshit.
Okay.
Yeah.
Thank you.
I was surrounded by a coven of witches. No, you weren't.
No.
A friend of mine was.
No, he
I
wasn't.
didn't.
But you can imagine what it would like to be.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Space Jam. A little lighthearted.
Welcome to the Space
alright.
Jam.
It was all right. I like that movie.
Yeah.
That's what
Once
it is,
again-
all right. I mean, I
Yeah,
like
I
movies
was
that I
12
think
when
are
that
all
movie-
right.
Yeah, it was better than the other person that wears 23 trying to be. Here's mine. Anyway,
Happy Gilmore.
Oh,
One of the greatest golf movies of all time.
up to
Yes.
tee off. Gilmore happy.
Lafferty Daniel
Yeah.
and Gilmore.
Well, I am the only guy to take off his skate and try and stab someone, so
Yeah.
I got that going.
I got a hockey record.
You want to
Yeah,
settle
I like this trophy. Maybe I can get the guy at the shop to knock that golf guy when they put a hockey player on it.
Well, I like when he's trying to become a hockey. He just get into a batting cage and just lets the ball hit him, and then he gets out to go talk to Chubbs, and this
The kid gets
yeah,
there.
like a little 11-year-old gets in there. He's like, and you just hear him like, ah!
You hear the puberty scream.
You want to take care of this right now? Yeah, let's do it right now. I've been
Yeah.
on the golf course. He's got the beer bottle broken.
Could lay by the bay and eat some hay. You never know. I just may.
What do you
What do you
say?
Then the fight with Bob Barker.
Yeah.
Oh, God. Price is wrong, bitch.
Another child classic, Matilda.
Aw,
I like that movie.
Danny DeVito.
Matilda. The Trunchbull.
The Danny DeVito.
A Time to Kill.
Now, there is always a time to kill.
That is.
All
Not to be
right.
confused with Mark for Death.
Sling Blade.
Oh, I like taters.
Yeah.
You know, I reckon I got no reason to kill nobody.
Oh, I thought this one came out later, but the original Nutty Professor.
Sherman Clump.
Sherman.
Hercules, Hercules.
Sherman gonna have relations. Sherman gonna have relations.
I just like when he's at the end when he's changing back and forth.
Or like
And
he's in the
parent-
Dodge Viper and he grows out that lip.
Oh, yeah. Well, the lip and his chin comes out.
Yeah.
Yeah.
No, I'm talking about like at the very end when he's at the ball and he's going back and forth
Oh,
and he's
yeah.
changing back and the parents are there. It's like, what's going on? It's like, this is some scary shit.
Yeah.
She's like, Sherman is gone. She's like, oh, give me I got my knife. Oh,
Yeah.
yeah. Like, go through her face.
Yeah, I got my gun in there.
It's like, I'm glad I brought my knife.
Yeah.
But just the dad, that's some scary shit.
God damn, boy, what you doing?
Miss Purdy, I'm a big man. I'm always going to be a big man.
There were 2 more movies after that one.
I found where they buried Jimmy Hoffa. Dave Chappelle.
Oh, yeah.
That's Reggie.
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 Dang, Reggie. Like, if I was going to look at Reggie and said, look at the gap between Reggie's teeth, I don't know whether to smile or kick a field goal.
Call them dreadlocks. They look more like shitlocks.
And last but not least, which is good because we're running up out of time, From Dusk Till Dawn.
Yeah.
That's a great vampire movie.
I'm going to tell you a quick, very short story about that.
I became less scared of snakes.
No, I was always afraid of those. When I first saw Dusk Till Dawn, we didn't see it in the theater. Me and my buddy, he rented it. Now, at this time, I had never seen a trailer for it. I was just doing a lot of other stuff. It was a short period of my time where I didn't watch a whole lot of movies. I mean, we're talking that 1 year. I think I was graduating high school and all this other stuff, and I just moved to the Panhandle. Came down to visit my buddy. He rented it, so I didn't know anything about it. I knew it was Tarantino, and I liked Tarantino. That's all I knew.
But he was directed by Robert Rodriguez.
Yeah, but I like the idea of it. So I'm watching it and I'm like, oh, this is good. Oh, this is interesting. And then I'm like, vampires? It's like if you had, and I had no clue. I will admit that I had no clue what the movie was about before going into it at all. So I'm like, oh, this is kind of cool because I liked all the actors.
Yeah,
and
you like Selma Hayek.
I like everybody in that movie. I mean, but just when then it got to the vampire thing, I'm like, what just happened here, man? It's like,
Danny Trejo, Cheech Marin, like.
Yeah.
Yep.
George Clooney.
Julia.
Julia Louis-Dreyfus? No.
Oh my God, I can't think of her name.
I know. Oh my goodness. Oh.
There's the daughter in Christmas Vacation. And then it had
And Natural Born Killers.
And Natural Born Killers. Yep.
That's probably one of my favorites of hers, like her roles.
Yeah.
Natural Born Killers. That was a good one.
Well, that was it Harvey Keitel? Wasn't he the priest father?
Yes, he was. He was the father.
Yeah, he was the
dad.
That's how I felt like Sinners going into it. I had no idea that movie was about vampires until I watched it.
That's why I always compared that movie after we saw it. I'm like, this is very much like Dusk Till Dawn.
Yeah.
In a good way. I mean, it's like not trying to be a Dusk Till Dawn, completely different story.
Well, I mean, and I like it, Sinners again. We're getting off a little bit, but like it was that timepiece.
Movies that are 1-year-old.
Yeah.
Well, it's like these movies, like Sinners, is an instant classic. That movie will be watched until
absolutely
the world ends.
Yeah.
That's a great movie.
Absolutely.
So in 20 years, we could talk about Sinners again.
Well, if you guys remember, 20 years ago, we're recycling some episodes now.
You'll be 62.
Shut up.
Here's something to think about. 20 years ago, you were 21. 20 years from now, you'll be 61.
Okay.
Just think about that for a second.
Math? Thank you.
Know.
I'm done with the day.
I shouldn't have done that for you. I shouldn't have done that to you. It's a celebration. We don't want to overload them. And you still have to drive home because you're staying here.
Don't break it.
I'm drunk on math and my brain hurts.
It's like the fembots in Austin Powers when he's dancing all around. He's shorting out. Oh man, but no, that was good. That was we still got a few minutes left, so we definitely
those are some timeless classics.
Absolutely, but we can always give honorable mentions, even though we've talked about the movies in specific episodes for 4th of July before. We'll obviously rename them again. Born on the 4th of July, Independence Day. We already talked about. That was the Sandlot had the scene for 4th of July.
Oh yes.
Yeah.
Still a beautiful scene, and then they, all get sick.
But I will say for one other milestone, 19, I think it's at 36 or 39. Give me a 39. The Wizard of Oz.
Ooh.
Which obviously it's not an exact timeline period, but that was what really introduced color.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like bringing that into a whole new experience. And a unique thing that they did, not only making it in color, but making a transition from black and white to color.
Yeah.
Because the way they did, if you really watch that movie, like when she opens that door and it's black and white here and it's color out there, that was pretty well done.
Yeah.
I mean, for that time period, that was some hella good special effect there.
There was a special effect that I saw. I can't remember exactly what movie it was, but it was a horror movie, and they basically did a one shot take of a lady's face. So she's playing a witch. It was a film that was done in the 30s. Okay. And so they had there's a black and white filter that you would shoot in back then to pronounce those colors better. And then essentially how they pulled it off was they took the filter off so the lady's face looked bright. And then when they put it back on, the transition of the lens coming in, they slowed it down. And like her face, the makeup was already on. Yeah. But then it distorted her face to look like she was an evil witch. And that was unheard of then. Like you didn't have they didn't do like the Wolfman of, all right, now we filmed him,
they cut to the side. They cut to the side, and the hair's growing out the cheek. And then,
the still
thinking of
transition.
The transformation in The Witches, that British film from when I was a kid, where they turned like the children into mice and they had to run around. Country inn. Yeah. When the witches turned into witches, that was messed up.
Yeah.
But fun fact about Judy Garland from her biography, back then the studios basically owned you. So she was kept on a diet of pet pills for 48 hours straight, then taken to the hospital to sleep for 16, and then do the same over again. She survived on coffee and cigarettes and diet pills for like 6 years.
Wow.
And that's how Hollywood lifestyles got started.
And you wonder why people hate the industry.
Yep. Well, ain't that something?
That's a thing now.
But yeah, no. So there's just a lot of milestones out there we didn't touch on clearly, near a small percentage.
Yeah.
The movie's been
but
made
there's-
for a long, long time.
Yes, it has.
Indeed.
And there have been people that have been around for a long, long time.
At least 100
Yes.
years.
A century.
And now America has been around for a long, long time.
Yeah.
Not as much as compared to the rest of the world, but we're doing pretty good
I mean,
now.
we may be on the back 40, but we're still on the 40.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, man. But yeah, no, thank you guys so much for joining us again. If there's anything we missed, please send us an email.
Let us know.
Let us know. We will mention it, and we will mention you that you were kind enough to tell us that we were stupid. and
We may
forgot.
not say that you're kind. We would say that you're kind enough to talk to us.
Yeah. We'll see.
Depending on the verbiage of the email.
Yes.
Indeed.
You idiots.
This
Dear
not-
Movie Talks and Chill. Morons. You completely
Where do
forgot
you
this
get
one.
off?
Yeah.
If you don't shoot Big Red, then fuck you.
How dare you? How dare you? But yeah, so happy 4th of July. I know this will be coming out right after 4th of July, pretty much, or a few days after. But again, still happy 4th of July to everybody. Enjoy yourself. Stay safe.
God bless
Hope you
America,
stay safe.
and God bless you.
Yes. I make car parts for the American man because that's who I am and that's who I care
That's
about.
what I care about. Yeah, and that little crap.
But yeah, happy 4th of July, happy celebrations, happy milestones to everybody out there. We will keep you updated as to some stuff coming up. This is our month for our anniversary, which will be towards the end of the month. But yeah, for Movie Talks and Chill, we are your hosts. I'm Tony Serrato,
I'm Gavin Butts.
I'm Patch Wall.
and we approve this message.
Did we?